Hello, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to another lovely day of Ramadan Simplified Hearts Ramadan Countdown Edition. I'm going to start tonight's episode with a song that I learned when I was very, very young. And I hope I still remember the lyrics, but I'll try. It goes, I cannot come to the banquet. Don't trouble me now. I have married a wife. I have bought me a cow, and I'm filled of commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excuse, I cannot come. A certain man held a feast, and he finally stayed in town. He laid a festive table, wore a wedding gown. He sent in invitations to his neighbors far and wide. But when the meal was ready, each of them replied, I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet. Don't trouble me now. I have married a wife. I have bought me a cow. And I'm filled of commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused. I cannot come. That's the song. The story behind the song. If you want me to sing the whole song, send me a message and I'll sing the full song to you. However, the story behind the song, there was a rich man, an extremely rich and popular man, was throwing a party, a banquet for his friends, his rich fellows. And he has invited all of them to this banquet. And on the day of the banquet, each and every one of them started to call him or send messages to him that they have other commitments that are pretty expensive. They cannot, disappoint the commitment. So they were giving flimsy excuses. Oh, I bought myself a cow. Oh, I have a field. Oh, I have other commitments. Oh, hold me excused. Different excuses. And this rich man was furious. And the table was set. It was for rich people. It was golden table, golden chairs, gold-plated plates, silver spoons, silver cups, golden napkins. And the rich people, the intended rich people, they couldn't come. So this rich man, you know what he did? He called his maids. He called all his people that work in his mansion. He said, go and call everybody that you know. Call your families, call your friends, call your neighbors, call anyone that you know. Tell them to come and eat. When those people call everyone that they know, the table was there was still some space. Empty chairs and empty tables. The rich man said, go to the town. Get the poor, get the needy, get the blinds, get the deaf, get the homeless, get the orphans, get anyone, the panhandlers, anyone you can think of, get them to come and eat. Free food. They did so. The homeless people that slept on the street last night, they were eating in a silver plate today. They were sitting on golden tables today because some rich people couldn't come. The moral of the story, Allah needs you. Allah needs you. And I'm going to say this. I'm flawed. I am extremely flawed. That's why I'm the first person to tell you that I am number one, perfect imperfection. The simplified food drive that we did, we had it like a weekend before Ramadan started. It was a very successful food drive. We were able, by the grace of Almighty Allah, we were able to feed that we can count over 141 people that we can count. There are other people that came later that they were giving just leftover, whatever. However, on the day of the distribution, as they gave me the report of how the day went, I was extremely happy. I felt content. I felt satisfied, but it was short-lived because as soon as they finished telling me how it went, they started to tell me. And when we finished, even though the food was gone, all gone, there were still people outside waiting for food. But there were no more bags. And we didn't give cheap food. We gave quality foods. The rice that you can eat, that's what we served. That's what we gave. We gave in each package that we gave each person, we gave 5 Congos of rice, 3 Congos of beans, 5 Congos of gari. And first, let me say thank you to all simplifiers, all our donors, all our contributors, all our benefactors. And thank you, only Allah can thank you more. However, our job is not done because I keep getting bad news every day. See, on the day that we did the distribution, after they told me that there was still a lot of people on the line, but the food was exhausted, no more food. And they told them, maybe we will do it again. When you see all the ocean of disappointed faces, you have to think of what you tell them. So they told them, maybe if there is ability, maybe we'll do it again. If we get the go-ahead from above. Guess where the above is? You. Now, this is what made me cry today. My project manager told me, said, when you walk by the location of our distribution, people were parading, looking to see if they're still going to do the food drive, if they're still going to do the donations. People were coming back to the distribution center. They will come back, they will see that there is nothing, they will go. There is a reason why they keep coming back. My brothers and my sisters, I am just one person. You are just one person. But if the power of everybody listening to me right now, if we put our power together, we can help more people. And today especially, when the project manager called me, he said, Auntie Buki, people are hungry. People are hungry. And only Allah can satisfy everybody unanimously, simultaneously, satisfactorily. Only Allah. And we're going to leave that job to Him. But the little that we can do, let's do it. Please, let's do it. The reason why I said I'm flawed, because Simplified Hearts is a registered non-profit organization in the United States of America. And for us to get public donations, we have to have put some things in place. And some things are not moving as fast as we wish it would. But the needs are growing by day. The needs are growing. The need for food is growing. Continues to grow. Please, today we have opened a PayPal account because some people are asking, can we do Zelle? You have good hearts, but we have limited way to collect. Some people are asking, can we do Zelle? Some people are asking, can we do Cash App? Bank wouldn't do Zelle with non-profit organization. So today we opened a PayPal account. And our PayPal account is paypal.me/simplified-heart. When we tried to do Simplified Heart, it wasn't available. So we had to put an S behind it. So paypal.me/simplified-heart. Simplified heart with an S. So it means simplified hearts. Remember, he has an S behind it. If you have any question in donating, or if you need more information, please reach out to us. Reach out to us at the email. We'll put our email link in the bottom of this message. Now, let me connect the story that I told in the beginning, because when the project manager told me today that the needs keep growing, the first thing I said after my long pause and I sighed, the first thing I said was, there's a lot of rich people in the world, and there's a lot of hungry people. I wish I'm rich. That's all I could say. But to connect back to that story of the rich man, that rich man called his colleagues, all the people that he thought deserves his banquet. Those are the people he invited. But those were not the people that God has called. And until he invited the people that God called, that's when his table was filled. And there were laughs and joys at every table. Because he thought to take care of people intended by Allah. When you donate money, you're not doing anybody a favor. It's because God has called you. And before God calls you, before you can respond, before you can heed the call, that means God is ready to bless you. So the people that will take the food, they're actually doing you a favor. But you thinking you're doing them a favor. We're not. They're doing us a favor. Because for every soul that you feed, God says when you help one person in dire need, I will help you. And that is a promise. He will help you. Let me tell you a quick story and I'm going to stop. My late governor in Nigeria, our state governor, he was a former governor before he passed. So far that I know, he was a good man. And recently, maybe 2-3 months ago, my brother and I, we just talked about, life, and we talked about him. And my brother said, do you know what is happening to him in his grave right now? And I said, I can only imagine. My brother said, he's answering, he's reporting, he's making accounts of every money, every naira, every penny that he made when he's alive. But he's not the one spending the money. So the money he left behind, and I pray to Allah that people that he left the money for, they're doing the right things with those money. They're building mosques, they're building churches, they're putting books in schools, they're taking care of sick people, they're planting trees, they're buying Qurans, they're feeding poor, they're feeding needies. I pray that is what they're doing with that money. Because their dad, their husband, their uncle, their brother is in the grave taking account of all the money that he left them. My brothers and my sisters, the only money that we take with us when we go is the money we have spent in the line of God. It's not, your riches is not measured by how many houses you actually build, or how many children how many of your kids are PhD holders, or how many cars you have. Your riches are measured by how many people smile through the works of your hands. How many people rise through you? How many people have you influenced to be better? How many tears are you able to wipe? How many sorrow are you able to ease? How many thirst are you able to quench? That is the measurement of your riches. My brothers and my sisters, my sister, she's going to give us the gift of the 99 names of Allah. And we're going to start from where we left off yesterday. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Louder.
Al-Basit, the one who extends provisions.
Stop. Al-Basit, the one who extends provision. Before you give, Allah has extended provision to you. And every dime, every penny that you give, Allah promised, especially in the month of Ramadan, He promised to multiply your reward in thousandfold. Al-Basit, the one that extends provision.
Al-Hafid, the one who abases the proud.
Hafid.
Ar-Rafiu, the exalter of ranks. Al-Muis, the bestower of honor. Al-Mudhil, the abaser. And As-Samiu, the all-hearing.
He hears it. Thank you. Salam alaikum. My brothers and my sisters, this completes tonight's Ramadan Countdown, which gives us, we're on 11th, end of 11th day of Ramadan, meaning 11 down, 19 to go. Ramadan is ending. Do as much as possible to give, to bless other people. This is the best month to do the work of Allah, to give the zakat. This is the best month to worship. This is the best month to read your Quran. This is the best month to extend alms. This is the best month to give your zakat. This is the best month to sow seeds of kindness. This is the best month. And the reason why this is the best month is because everything you do is multiplied in thousandfolds. I want it and I wish it for you. I love you. I love you. I love you. But no matter how much I love you, God loves you more. Keep it simple. Salam alaikum.